A little bit of context. I didn't show up yesterday because I forgot that I had finals. And randomly, I thought of my dad in the shower. My dad listens to K-pop a lot, but he doesn't listen to modern K-pop. He listens to old school. And then it occurred to me, what if I showed up on stream and I tried to compare the difference between old K-pop and new K-pop. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to have 2 parts, where the first part I show 3 old K-pop groups and then transition over to 3 modern K-pop groups. And then we're going to see how things have changed and whether or not old K-pop is better than new K-pop and vice versa. The first thing I have is AOA. Wow! Fuck! Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Turn the stream off! Oh my fucking god! Oh my lord! Yes! Dude, that was the most intense 4 minutes of my life. Oh, I don't think new K-pop groups do anything like this. Actually, probably the way I would describe it is that most K-pop groups nowadays are pretty PG, right? I think Blackpink is like the tough girls. Like they're really tough, right? Like they're not like the cute, innocent, but like sexy girls, right? But anyway, let's go on to their second highest video. I will say, I feel like old K-pop is it's really good at telling stories. Within like the first like 90 seconds, I can already tell from like right here, it's gonna be like a love triangle within like the first like minute 20. Another thing is, I feel like old K-pop, like the idols and stuff, right? Like AOA, right? I feel like their makeup is a lot softer, no? Because I feel like modern like K-pop music, the makeup is like very I can't find the right words for this. I wouldn't say it's like tacky, glamorous, like show-offy. Like I think I saw New Jeans. I forgot who it was. I think it was like Heading or something. She had like jewels or something like under her eye, like stones or something like that. And it makes like, it's like glamour, right? It's like the glamour factor. But I feel like in old K-pop videos, the makeup's a lot more soft. It's a lot more gentle. But I think it's pretty good. I feel like for this one at least, it's not like as outrageous as the first one, right? But you still have like moments where it's like, you know, they're being super cute. They're still being like they're trying to get like the viewer's attention, right? Like they still got the cute factor going on, but I think they managed to tell a story with this one too. Up next, I've never heard of this group because I literally just Googled old K-pop groups. This next one's called 4 Minute. Straight from the get-go, Blackpink vibes. It just happens to not have the pink part, just all black. I think at the time, right? I think at the time, because this video was made in... this was also made in 2014. Or no, 2015. In 2015, I think it was not a new thing. Well, it was not a new thing. I think it was really rare to see like Asian people straight from Asia like have dreadlocks. I think there was a basketball player, right? Jeremy Lin, dreadlocks. I think he got into some drama when, I guess in like 2017. Yeah, in 2017, Jeremy Lin got in trouble because he was wearing because he had his hair in dreadlocks. So for 2015, for like a group in Korea to have never been outside of the country before or not be like interacting with like a lot of international fans, For them to have dreadlocks at the time, I think it was actually, I wouldn't say revolutionary, because they didn't change the industry. I think it was just really bold. I don't know, it might have been a marketing thing, because this group definitely comes off as like, oh, like we are the tough girls, right? So I guess they decided that dreadlocks kind of sold them on that image. I don't know, I think it looks great. But given the time, I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a big shock factor for Asians, because Asians in 2015, I can't imagine any of them even imagining what they would look like with dreadlocks. I don't even think they knew what dreadlocks looked like. Okay, let's just address the ass factor here, okay? Now that I think about it, I feel like the whole reason, like, this is a theme. 2014, 2015, I feel like the average K-pop audience was still in Korea, right? The only group that I can imagine at that time period being like internationally famous, where like the whole world knew who they were, was probably EXO. But I think that's only because EXO was actually split into two groups, where there's EXO-K and EXO-C, like Korea and China. But other than that, any of these K-pop groups, I don't think they were that internationally well known. So I feel like because they were still in Korea, I think probably like maybe it was the marketing team or like just management that thought, oh, we can be a bit more suggestive, because I think they were a bit more confident that if they decided to push the limit a bit, they were able to contain it or like manage it better, because the whole world wouldn't know about it. Because I feel like nowadays K-pop is so famous that all the agencies just have to compare or like consider just how suggestive they can be. I think that is enough ass today. For old K-pop groups, the way that they transition between like verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus, and then they loop it back to the bridge and then back to the chorus, right? The best way that I can describe it is you can very clearly tell when the bridge, when the pre-chorus and chorus are coming. But at the same time, they do it so seamlessly that it's very easy to not know when it is coming. But let's just go on to their next song. Stop. We were only like 35 seconds into the video, but I'm just gonna like say this right now. I don't think I'm going to like this, because it reminds me of my dad. It's like we're getting so far back that at this point it's not like nostalgia for me. It's like nostalgia reminding me of my dad. And then when I see stuff like this, I'm thinking of my dad the entire time. I'd rather not think of my dad shaking ass in front of another dude. Everybody has heard of this artist. Everybody knows Taeyong. Everybody loves Taeyong because he is Korea's sexy bad boy back in like 2015, 2014. Everybody loved him so much. Okay. Back to what I said about him being the bad boy, I just want to point out that I feel like the reason why a lot of people at the time, because I remember a lot of people called him a bad boy, I think it's because of the hair, right? It's the same thing back with Foreman where I mentioned that it was kind of a shocker when the girls would be putting their hair up in dreads, right? For a guy to have that kind of hairstyle, I wouldn't call it a mohawk or like a small mohawk, or like I think it's called like a faux hawk or something. To have like that kind of haircut where like the sides are just completely bust off, and he like dresses like with baggy jeans and he's wearing all black and he's wearing this oversized black jacket and stuff. Having like that kind of fashion, having that kind of style, especially the hair factor, it's completely different than what Korea was like. Korea was actually still relatively conservative back in 2015. So for somebody to be like, okay, I'm gonna show not only like a bunch of my head off, but also dress in a way where it's like thick clothes, oversized clothes, it like fed into this bad boy vibe where it's like, I'm different from all of you and I'm going to smile through all of it. That's why Taeyong was considered the bad boy. On top of the fact he was also like very talented. Don't do that to him. Oh my god! Dramatic raindrop. One thing that I can confidently say is, first off, well done. The music video was well done. Second off, we can all walk away today knowing that Taeyang, one of Korea's first super popular independent music artists, had a cuck fetish. I understand. Because from one cuck to another, I understand. There's nothing wrong with that. From cuck to cuck. From cuck to cuck, it is okay. It is okay. Old K-pop, AOA 4-minute Taeyang, old K-pop, 2014, 2015 era, okay? Not bad. It's actually really, really good. Actually, oops. Wait, we forgot to actually explore Taeyang's second song, Eyes, Nose, Lips. Did you guys catch that? This is why I think Taeyang is such a revolutionary artist in Korea at the time. Did you guys catch what he did? One take. There were no edits in this scene. You see right here? Everything is zoomed out right now, but if you just scroll towards the back, you see this? It all started when it was really, really close. Everything was filmed in one take, and he just kept zooming out. This was all done in one take. If all of this was done live back in 2014, that is new. Because all the other videos that we've seen previously, like from AOA 4-minute and like those groups, but they had a lot of cuts, right? For somebody to be like, okay, start up close and just zoom out. That's it. That's the entire cameraman's job. No fancy editing and stuff. So like the way that I would probably summarize it is probably like, oh, old K-pop, way sexier, a lot more ass, okay, a lot more attention drawn to the ass, and way more storytelling. Or I think way more meaningful storytelling, because I think it appeals emotionally more to the audience. We're gonna go to modern K-pop, and the first one on the list is of course BTS. Okay, that's actually new. I'm not sure if you caught that. Hold on, let's go back. Right there. New K-pop, right? New K-pop groups, they contacts. So many of them, if not every single music video or every single like performance or public appearance, they wear contacts of like different colors. See, blue hair, blue eyes. It like appeals to the sexiness factor, being like, oh my god, like this guy is so attractive. Look at his eyes, it like it matches his hair, right? But I feel like that's one of the like things that is only relevant in like new K-pop 2018 and onwards. Old K-pop focused more on the physical attributes, and they just tried to highlight that, but now they're changing stuff about their body so it fits like some sort of new theme, which in this case is probably blue. I think it's good. I mean, I think this music video did a really good job in just like capturing what modern K-pop is about. I want to watch this one, Mic Drop. Because K-pop got so big, they started collaborating with Western artists. They generate billions of dollars. True, billions. Okay, I like it. I dig this. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this up. Okay. Ooh, okay, I like it. Wait, it's so good. The dreadlocks are back. The dreadlocks, not the long ones, but those are dreads. They're back. Dude, BTS is okay. BTS is so smart. Okay, dude, they know their audience so well. It's international fans, so they need to incorporate that into their music. Like, there's so many different cultures now that are watching, right? So they need to become international, right? Right? They can't just be Korean anymore. They gotta be international. They gotta represent everybody. So how do they do that inclusion? How they dress, how they style their hair. That's RM, Rap Monster, right? And he has dreads. I think that's great. I think he did a really good job. And the fashion, right? Look, modern K-pop also incorporates a lot more hype, right? Hype beast. They incorporate a lot more hype products because they're so famous now that these billion-dollar companies are now collaborating, so now they can make more money. That's the thing about new K-pop. There are way more brand deals going around. The one thing I will say, unlike old K-pop, this one isn't telling that much of a story, which is fine. If you just look at the lyrics, it seems like they're kind of like being super tough, right? Being like, hey, look at me, I'm tough. I'm gonna put my foot in your mouth. You can't touch me. And then, you know, when they fucking did that chorus, right? They did the, what was it? Did you see my bag? Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, like, did you see my bag, right? And they're like swaying their bags, right? I'm like showing off my money. New K-pop doesn't tell an emotional story like the old ones, but they do still send a message. And the next one's going to be New Jeans, right? I will say the tune of the music is way catchier. It's a lot more upbeat, you know? Oh my god, I love that. The reverb, the zzz, dude, I love that. I love that. Yeah. I take back what I said. Okay, old K-pop, it was a lot more obvious when it came to, in old K-pop, the message of the entire video was a lot more obvious. I'm barely halfway through the video, but it's still pretty obvious to me that the message is being like, oh, when somebody likes each other, like a guy and a girl, like this is from the girl's perspective, I'm assuming, where they're just like, look, I like you, you like me, you know, stop beating around the bush, just tell me, okay? Just tell me that you like me. And I will say, ditto, I like you too, right? That's the message. I think that's good. I like it when things that I watch, or I like the video games I play, the videos that I watch, they have some sort of message, right? I'm not saying that Taeyong is outclassed. He just did it differently. And he decided to, in my opinion, just be like somewhat of a kind of your local sad boy, your local bad boy type, you know. But it's nice to see that modern K-pop is taking a different approach to the same goal of portraying some sort of message. Okay, so up next we are doing Blackpink. Okay, I like Blackpink, and I think the reason why I like Blackpink is because I love girls that look like they can beat me up. Okay? I like girls who look like they can beat the shit out of me. Like, I know that they're known for being like the like a tough K-pop group, right? Being like, yeah, look at us. We are Blackpink, motherfucker. We're tough, right? And actually, it's also interesting that like I just realized that in newer generations of K-pop that they're starting to diversify, right? That not every single member of like modern K-pop groups are Korean, because I know for a fact that Lisa is not Korean. Okay, so this is probably going to be my last remark on this. it's hold on. That's the thing. So what I think the best thing that Blackpink has done for probably just the K-pop industry in general is they're challenging the norm, right? Because the thing that I noticed about old K-pop groups compared to Blackpink is that Blackpink does not rely on sexiness, right? Like, oh, like look at how, you know, sexy I am, right? Like look at how like soft my skin is, look at how slim my body is, right? I think in general Blackpink did a really good job in like expressing a different, like in showing the world, right? Like a different way on how women can be in terms of entertainment, right? Like they're like, no. We are the tough bitches, right? Like we are tough. We are here to fucking rock your world. And they smashed it, right? I think they did a fantastic job. Regardless of which generation you like, first, second, third, or fourth, or like fifth, sixth, or seventh in the future, I think it's just nice to see Korean K-pop progress, especially in terms of the like inclusivity aspect, where now you have people from different ethnicities, China, Japan, Thailand, start to show up in these K-pop groups. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.